Hey, this is from LickedNerf.com, and in this video I'm going to teach you one of the most versatile picking methods for guitar. It's called ragtime picking, or Travis picking, or clawhammer picking. Now, doesn't matter what it's called, it's fun and it sounds awesome, and it allows you to do three things at once. You play the bass line, you play the melody, and you play the chords all at the same time. It takes some practice, but you can play folk rock with it. You can play country with it. You can play blues with it. You can play whatever you want with it. You can even play solos with it. Basically, what you need to get hold of is playing the bass notes with a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 feel. Let's take D minor. Play the bass notes. Play the 5th string and the 4th string. Now go to A minor, or A, and play the 6th string and the 4th string. I love to let go of the chord between notes, just releasing the press. Now, you want to start adding things. The best way to practice it is together and separate. That's basically all you need to know about what the rest of the fingers do. Either they're together with the bass note or separate from the bass note. For example, again, D minor, together. A minor. I just pick strings 2 and 3. I don't pick 1, 2, and 3 because that will be a little crowded. See? It sounds like... So we just want 2 or 3 notes at a time. So again, bass, and then the second bass, the 4th string, with strings 2 and 3. And then the same with A. Once you got this down, play separate notes, like bass, bass, notes, bass. Then combine the two. Do together, separate, together, separate. Now, at speed, it will sound better. I just did what came naturally for me. It was together, separate, separate. Together, separate, separate. start using single fingers, like just the first finger. Now the second finger. Then start putting in one finger, then the other finger, then together. You can just play with it. There's no actual rules to what you can play with this. You can also combine the first string now. You can do together, then now what I did here, it's really hard for me to explain this because I've practiced it for so many years now that I just realized that I don't know exactly what I'm picking. I just know that I pick 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 all the time. And because I practiced the together and the separate and the together and separate, or continuous together and separate, now my fingers are just used to it. So you can play it slowly. You can do bass note, second finger, bass note, first finger, bass note, third finger. Sounds like this. And you can add some double notes in there. And then comes the part where you start playing with melodies. Like for example, take C. And you can also add the third fret of the first and second strings. So you can do this. Just experiment with it. I'm going to teach you some riffs in other lessons for this picking, but it's important that you get the basics of this. You can also try and change bass notes, like take the C and just exchange the basses from C to G. And then, after you're used to it, try to add a melody to it. That's the basics of it. I don't want to go too far in this lesson. Remember, all there is to it is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 with the bass, with the thumb, and separate notes from the bass and together notes with the bass. Practice it until you feel comfortable with it, and practice it until you don't even notice that you're picking 1, 2 with the bass finger, with the thumb. When you don't notice that you're doing this, then you can really start going crazy. In other lessons, I'm going to give you some methods to practice this and some riffs for this, and in the meanwhile, you can go to lickandriff.com for more articles and lessons, and you can subscribe to my channel. I update my channel every couple of days with new video lessons, and you can search me on Facebook as well, facebook.com/lickandriff. I'll see ya, and thanks for watching.